This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We're at the BWbacon Group. Basically, since 2009, they've been connecting growing companies with top talent. I'm here with the founder and CEO. Let me ask you, first of all, David, let's go back all the way to 2001. What was cooking up in your mind when you decided that companies were better with bacon?
I moved here in 1996, and I grew up in California and went to school in New York, and every summer I drove across the United States of America. I ended up landing here. So from about 96, 97 until 2001, I found myself in the professional services area helping to provide IT services, large-scale enterprise consulting services, Oracle, PeopleSoft, SAP. And in 2001, I had an opportunity to help another company grow. And in order to do that, what I did is I started up my own S corporation, and I affectionately called it Better with Bacon.
Why today, more than possibly even 10 years ago, are companies reaching out to you when they're looking for the perfect fit in people?
As much as any time I can remember in this business, the question of who, meaning the challenge of growing your company with the right people. Right now, you have so many incredibly and extraordinary entrepreneurs in Colorado and in Denver, and the resources they seek are really hard to find. I mean, they're highly sought after resources. And so they need folks like us to help them grow.
How important is it for the companies to be able to cut through the fluff, get at those qualified candidates, get at the qualified resources that you guys provide?
It's super critical. Most of our clients are on an extremely high trajectory, rapid fire path. And the products or applications that they're putting out to a new and very aggressive and needy consumer market, they need to get these punched out, highly tested products, and they need them done quickly. So it's really critical that they get the right people quickly.
It seems to me that you're basically the conduit of communication between the two. I mean, tell me how that exchange works.
We are agents, we are brokers in a way. I mean, we're really the catalyst to bring the two together. At its root, it works by an understanding of the emotions behind what's important to both parties. For the clients, it's extremely important that they staff their companies with the right people the first time. And that's a highly emotional thing when people are basically executing their dream with angel or VC money, or, this is their shot. And so there's a lot of emotions behind that. Likewise for resources, making those decisions in terms of changing jobs or taking the next step in their career is a big deal. These are some of the biggest decisions that people will make in their life.
I believe it really has to be a communication between all of you going on. You've streamlined that communication to get some great results, but you've also done it in a way where it's candid and an environment with some fun.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I use the word candid all day. It's so vital that we establish a certain straightforward foundation for communication with both parties so that, we can understand what's important to them. We know that things change and they change rapidly, and that's okay and that's good. And sometimes that's hopefully for the better. Whether or not that behooves us or behooves our candidates or clients is another story, but we have to have that candid foundation. Without that, then we're not able to do what we do, and that's to take things full circle.
The full service agency that you all provide here, obviously it would work for almost any type of business out there. What are the companies that you guys specialize in where you get the best results and are able to achieve the success that you have?
The companies that we have the best results with are those that put us on a level playing field. They recognize just how essential we are to the advancement of their ambitions. What industries those are? Primarily, it's going to be some type of a technology company, but we work with a wide array of companies, primarily startups and emerging companies.
You take care of the sales, recruitment, any type of solutions they need in that particular area as well.
We specialize in the technology and the creative areas mainly. That is our wheelhouse, but that can encompass a lot of different things. Sometimes sales engineers are more engineers than they are salespeople. We handle the recruitment, absolutely, but we aren't necessarily, and while we act as a complement to a lot of organizations' internal HR groups, we're not, our forte isn't in placing recruiters. We're an extension of their recruitment or talent acquisition arm.
Are we talking about a contract, or are these full-time placements, or a little bit of each?
A little bit of each. Yeah, with most of our clients, we're doing most of both, actually. On the one hand, we're trying to help grow their team, and in the meantime, we're complementing that or supplementing that with the, as needed, ad hoc, or super specialist freelance contract resources.
Quite an art, it sounds like, to be able to pull that off.
Well, I appreciate you recognizing that. It's what we do is really, really fun. We make it fun.
Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website information. You're also going to see the contact information there as well. On the website, you can take a look at the full services they offer out there. Basically, since 2009, but obviously since 2001, he brings a lot to the table with his team. And also take a look at the testimonials. Got a lot of testimonials that are people that are very satisfied with basically bringing them on as an extension, like he said. In 2009, David, you basically restructured what you basically put together back in 2001 because you've seen it more of not just yourself, but really a team of professionals under one roof helping out. Tell me about them.
Yeah, well, it's funny you said one roof because I started the company in my basement, and it was myself. But as things started to grow, I obviously needed support and needed to grow the team. And so, anyone who's working with me needs to know that behind me is an absolutely enthusiastic just engine, and we all have the same scruples and desires and motivations for what we do. I feel incredibly lucky to have not just built the team, for that team to receive me as much as I receive them, because everyone that we work with is a touch point towards what we stand for. It's important to me that they receive those kinds of values that we have. I'm just very proud of the team that we have. It's the thing probably I'm most proud of.
Wonderful. I mean, we're talking about a driven group of folks. One of the reasons why you pick out your clients so perfectly is because of the fact you guys want to be driven and you're all on the same page together.
That's true.
So when you guys get down and dirty and throw on the sweatbands and get down to it, you make it happen.
That's true. That's true. And one thing I inferred from what you're saying there is just how selective we are. And we really are selective about who we work with. It's absolutely crucial that the marketplace that we support recognizes that when we call or when they hear from us or when they see something that pertains to us, that they know that we're representing something really compelling, that it's got legs, that it is something they need to look at closer because it could be the next huge step in their competency growth, in their salary and career growth. I'd like to think that we work with the game changers in this town. And I'm sure those game changers would agree that that's exactly what they are. And so those are the types of clients, as much as resources, that I seek, is people with that kind of a resolve and ambition to be true game changers.
You obviously become an extension of your clients out there. As I walk in your facility here, this place is definitely an extension of your team. It basically looks like a place where a lot of energy is happening. This
Battery 621 embodies Colorado energy. It sucks it in and it pushes it out. It's amazing how much we collaborate here together. All Colorado-based companies that are emerging companies. They're not just startups. We are on that trajectory that most of our clients represent, and I wouldn't have it any other way but the Battery way.
Let me ask you, somebody out there who's thinking about bringing you on with a team here, what would you tell them?
I tell them they're in good hands. We aim to execute, and I think I'd also share with them that I'm cognizant that while we're good at what we do, not every assignment, not every placement, not every contract or project that we support is a swimming success. And so I would like to endorse those that go well. I think ultimately the best relationships we have are those where we have weathered some kind of adversity or where we've overcome some kind of a hurdle or obstacle. I mean, what we're doing in growing these companies and the projects that we're supporting are so complex, and they require all of us to dig deep. So anyone who's interested in working with us should, I guess, be aware that we get it, and that ultimately we're going to execute, and that we aren't so naive to think that that we have to take accountability when things on our end need to be resolved and made right.
Complex topics you're dealing with, but quite honestly, you guys have fun with them, and so therefore that's why you're getting the basically results you get. Better people, better solutions, better with bacon. We're talking about BWbacon Group, folks, down here in Denver, Colorado. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.